France and Poland have criticised actions by the Georgian government, which they had said undermined democratic institutions. In a joint statement marking Georgia's Independence Day, the leaders said they condemn all activities of the Georgian authorities resulting in the democratic backsliding and the attacks against civil society, media and government critics. We have more breaking news. Pro-EU centrist Nuki Sodan has been sworn in as Romania's new president. The 55-year-old took the oath at Parliament, vowing to defend democracy and uphold the rights and freedoms of all Romanians. His swearing-in comes a week after he defeated his nationalist rival in a tense vote rerun. We now move over to South Asia, where an all-party delegation led by JD MP Sanjay Kumar Jha has just wrapped up a significant visit to Seoul, South Korea, focused on strengthening India-South Korea counter-terrorism cooperation. The high-level meetings with South Korean officials, lawmakers and think tanks were aimed at forging stronger partnerships and deepening mutual understanding on shared security concerns. In key discussions, the delegation highlighted India's unwavering commitment to united action against global terrorism and security challenges. The delegation is also scheduled to visit Indonesia, Malaysia and Singapore as part of their broader diplomatic mission. Let's take a listen in to what the head of the Centre for Asian Indian Students had to say about the delegation meetings held in South Korea.
Well, actually it is, but only important that we begin this diplomatic outreach from France, because India and France, we do enjoy a very deep, strong strategic relationship. It could be in the area of AI, it could be in the area of defense, because even recently we have had our Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji actually visiting France and chairing the conference on AI, artificial intelligence. Therefore, it is only apt that we start from here. And besides that, I think country after country has been suffering the scourge of terrorism.
Another all-party 9-member delegation of eminent Indian parliamentarians led by BJP MP Ravi Shankar Prasad arrived in Paris today to deliver a powerful message on India's unwavering stance against terrorism. The delegation will be engaging with key stakeholders, including the French Senate's Parliamentary Standing Committee on Foreign Affairs, Defence and Armed Forces. Their discussions focus on strengthening parliamentary cooperation, enhancing the India-France strategic partnership. After their time in France, the delegation will head to Italy, followed by a visit to other key European destinations, including the United Kingdom, Germany and Denmark. We now move over to Europe, where the trial of Joël Le Saounec, one of France's most notorious sex offenders, enters its final stage today in the city of Vannes. The 74-year-old surgeon has admitted to sexually abusing or raping 299 patients between 1989 and 2014. Most of the victims were minors. 256 were under the age of 15 at the time of the abuse. The Saounec admittedly carried out many of the assaults while patients were under anesthesia or recovering from surgery. He is currently charged with 111 counts of rape and 189 counts of sexual assault. On Friday, prosecutors requested the maximum sentence of 20 years in prison. They also called for him to be held under supervision even after serving his time. Prosecutor Stefan Kallenberger told the court, "You were the devil, and he sometimes wears a white coat." Defense lawyers who have been praised for their respectful approach are expected to argue for leniency on Le Saounec's cooperation and remorse. He has apologized in court, though many victims say his statements were robotic and insincere. The verdict is expected to come this Wednesday. The Saounec is already serving a 15-year sentence from a 2020 conviction involving 4 children. European stocks surged at open on Monday, rebounding sharply after days of pressure. European equity indices opened higher on Monday, while DAX index of Germany and CAC of 40 of France gained. This follows news that US President Donald Trump announced a delay in the tariffs until July the 9th, easing fears of an imminent trade war. The move follows a phone call with European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen, which Trump described as very nice. He said the talks would now resume quickly to find common ground. Markets had slumped on Friday after Trump threatened to slap the tariffs from June the 1st.